Oh, something like that. Okay.
So we're going to start inshallah, and whenever it is right time, we're going to carry on and continue. الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على نبينا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. Ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to give us a safe trip and inshallah to accept our Umrah, and ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to make all of us enjoy it and achieve the maximum reward that we can get inshallah from this journey and this special trip to the Holy Land and to the House of Allah. So we're going to start our presentation. However, I'm going to send this presentation to the WhatsApp group. And first of all, if you are not in our WhatsApp group with the Umrah, please, my number, you know my number, my cell number, 559-273-3672. Text me your number so I can add you to the Umrah group. We need this group over there to communicate with each other. Very important for every person, even if you're going as a family. Not only one person from the family should be in the group. Every single person that is going to the Umrah with us should be with us this side in order to be able to communicate. Something happens, the person gets lost, you need help, you need assistance, you're somewhere and you need us to help you. So we're going to communicate through the WhatsApp group. So take my number again, 559-273-3672. Text me your WhatsApp number so we can add you to the group. Again, if you are going as a family, every family member should have access to the WhatsApp group. So please keep this in mind. Very important. The communication over there, very, very important. And Brother Nafs, inshallah, is going to talk to you about how to get the phone lines over there and how to get the internet and how to use it. We're going to talk about this inshallah after we finish our presentation. So this is the first thing that we need to keep in mind. The other thing is we already printed out the visa and we attached the citations that we're going to use in the Umrah with every visa copy here. So you have all the supplications starting with the niyyah or the intention for the Umrah, ending with the last supplication that we have for As-Safa and Al-Marwa. So all the supplications are written in Arabic and transliteration and English. So everyone, inshallah, will be able to read them. If you read Arabic, you'll be able to read it. If you cannot read Arabic, you will still be able, inshallah, to read it. I'm going to send it also to the WhatsApp group. This presentation that we have tonight, and also the supplications that we'll have in the Umrah, inshallah. You have access to all this, inshallah. And we will be with you, inshallah, every single step over there. We'll be doing the Umrah together. Last year, the whole group, the 50 plus people, we were doing the Umrah together. Tawaf and Sa'i together. And normally, it happens before that by the end of the Sa'i, we lose some people here and there, but this time, alhamdulillah, I think we succeeded all the way to the end to keep the whole group, inshallah. So stay with the group all the time. I know that sometimes you get very enthusiastic and we want to be very active and we want to be fast in the Tawaf and the Sa'i. Please go with the pace. We are walking slowly, because we have sisters with us, we have old people with us, plus I am not young. So we are all in the same boat. So please, we are walking together. Stay with the group. What we normally do, we have, I'll be in the front with some people from the group, and Brother Nafis with other people will be at the end of the group. So we make sure that we are all together. And when you go there, and you see our brothers and sisters from other countries, Malaysia and Indonesia, and you see how they stay in the group all the time, you will be surprised. So please stay with me. We'll be with step by step, but this is just to give you an idea about what we are going to do inshallah ta'ala. We are leaving on 27. This information is very important. The bus will be here 5 a.m. We need everyone to be here in the masjid at 5 a.m. on 27. I know that the Fajr prayer, the Adhan might be close to 6. We are not going to wait for the Jama'ah in the masjid. We are, as soon as the Fajr Adhan is made, we are going to do our Jama'ah to pay Fajr. By this time, we have our bags and everything already loaded in the bus. We'll just get in the bus, count, make sure that everyone is there, and we'll go inshallah ta'ala. Because you know that our flight is 12:45. So it takes 3 hours to San Francisco. We have also to keep in mind it's a working day, it's not a weekend, and we have to give enough time for the traffic and everything. So 27, you need to be in the masjid here by 5 a.m. 27, 5 a.m. you need to be here in the masjid because the bus is going to be here at that time. We already confirmed with the bus and everything, inshallah. Another thing, when we go to the airport, we stay also together as much as we can. Especially when we're coming back, I know that some people will get out of the customs and the migration quicker than others, and they get their bags very fast. But you have to wait for the group because the bus is going to bring us back, inshallah, to the masjid January 6th. So you have to keep all this information in mind, inshallah. So, without further delay, we're going to continue our presentation. This is the Umrah. First of all, we'd like to know the value and the virtue of the Umrah. That's what the Prophet ﷺ said in this hadith. العمرة إلى العمرة كفارة لما بينهما والحج المقبول ليس له جزاء إلا الجنة. The Umrah to the next Umrah, they are expiation of the sins between them, and the reward of the Hajj Mabrur, the accepted Hajj, is nothing but Jannah. Also the Prophet ﷺ said in the hadith, تابعوا بين الحج والعمرة فإنهما ينفيان الفقر والذنوب كما ينفي الكير خبث الحديد والذهب والفضة وليس للحج المبرور جزاء إلى الجنة. الله أكبر
أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله حي على الصلاة حي على الصلاة حي على الفلاح حي على الفلاح الله أكبر الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله
So also the Prophet ﷺ said in the hadith, fall between Hajj and Umrah because they chase away poverty and sins, just as the blacksmith's hill removes the impurities from iron, gold, and silver, and there is no reward for the Hajj Mabrur, the accepted Hajj, except the Jannah, that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will give us in it. So this is the excellence of the Umrah, the many other hadith, but we, inshallah ta'ala, will talk more and more as we go step by step to the Prophet. Allah will talk about the Tawaf, we'll talk about the Sa'i, we'll talk about all these things. How to prepare yourself for the Umrah? Keep these things in mind, please. Number one, every single action that we do in Islam is for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, which is number one is the sincerity. To be sincere and to do it for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the Quran, فَاعْبُدُوا اللَّهَ مُخْلِصِينَ لَهُ الدِّينَ. Worship Allah and be sincere in your worship to Him. Also, make sure to repent from all the sins and the mistakes. And repentance is to admit, regret, determine not to go back to the sins. And if you have anything between you and another person, please clear it before you leave. Resolve all the outstanding differences and seek forgiveness from others. Pay or record all the debts. We have the wasiyah available in the masjid, the will and testament, the Islamic will and testament. I'm going also to post it in the group in case you need to fill it in and to get it ready. Actually, that was not just for the Umrah. We need to have, every Muslim should have his wasiyah, his will ready all the time. Also make sure that the will to be used in the Hajj and Umrah is from the halal sources and choose the company of the righteous. All of us, alhamdulillah, we're good Muslims. We're going for this purpose and for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So there's going to be, inshallah, a big enjoyment. Learn as much as possible about Umrah because the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam teaches us the Salah, the Zakah, the Siyam. We need also to learn about the Umrah. Physical preparation, make sure to walk also and to practice because there's going to be some kind of walking over there, to the Tawaf and to the Sa'i. What to take with you so that when we pack up, we try to take everything with us. But keep in mind, everything is available. Stay as light as you can. Do not carry so many things. And do not take valuables with you. And do not take too much cash with you because you get exposed to lose some of these things. The other thing is all the cards are being used over there. They use all the credit cards and the debit cards and everything. They open for everybody. They just want to take your money. Let's put it this way. The other thing is we take with us the ihram cards and these things. This is we'll get it from Medina because we are not going to make ihram from here. We are going to Medina first. We're going to go the Turkish Airlines, which is going to Medina. And from Medina, we will make ihram from Abiyar Ali. And Abiyar Ali is the miqat for ihram for the people from Medina. One night, or like as long as we are in Medina, we're going to stay in Medina for days, right? As long as we are in Medina, every day we're going to talk about how to prepare ourselves for the Umrah, how to prepare ourselves for the ihram. We'll put ihram on from the hotel, and we will go together, all of us as a group, in the bus. We go to Abiyar Ali, we pray over there, and we make the intention for the Umrah, and we'll continue, inshallah ta'ala, to Mecca. Take with you your medication, which is necessary to take with you, something that you might not find over there. Some people, they used to have, or they buy this kind of belt that they keep the things, documents, and some money in it. Also take money with you, but not that much. Take also your clothing and packing things for Allah. Keep in mind that stay light, these two items will add to your worries, and they are available over there in Saudi Arabia. Everything is available over there. Do not take valuables with you, as we said in the beginning, and as we said that everything is available even much cheaper than we have here. Now, the miqat. What is the miqat? The miqat is the place where we start our Umrah. When you start from this place, then you are in the status of ihram. There are certain restrictions after we make the intention for the Umrah. And the miqat is the geographic boundary that a person intending Umrah may not cross without assuming ihram for the Umrah. We're going to be together, and we're going to make it from Abiyar Ali, inshallah. We will make ihram from this place here, and remember this place, Abiyar Ali, as soon as we leave Medina, inshallah ta'ala. And the Haram of Mecca, just to give you an idea about the Haram of Mecca, the Haram of Mecca is a sacred area, as the Prophet ﷺ mentioned this hadith, and as the Prophet ﷺ had determined the boundaries of the Haram of Mecca according to the directions and the guidance of Jibreel alayhi salatu wasalam. And then after Fath Mecca, the Prophet ﷺ sent one of his companions to also set the boundaries as were set by Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salatu wasalam. This is just for your information. This is the area of the Haram of Mecca. How big is that area? The 212 square miles. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the Quran about the Haram of Mecca, He says, إِنَّ الَّذِينَ كَفَرُوا وَيَصُدُّونَ عَنْ سَبِيلِ اللَّهِ وَالْمَسْجِدِ الْحَرَامِ الَّذِي جَعَلْنَاهُ لِلنَّاسِ سَوَاءً الْعَاكِفُ فِيهِ وَالْبَادِ وَمَنْ يُرِدْ فِيهِ بِإِلْحَادٍ بِظُلْمٍ نُذِقْهُ مِنْ عَذَابٍ أَلِيمٍ. Which means that the Haram is sacred, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protects this place. And anyone intends to spread corruption in this place, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will punish him big time. This is regarding the haram. This is just general information in the beginning before we start talking about the actual steps of the Umrah. And after we finish the presentation, if you have any question, and when I send it also you have any question, please feel free to send the message or to contact us. I already give you the business card which has the email and has also the phone number, the cell number, that is the one for the WhatsApp. What are the restrictions while in the Haram of Mecca? When we are in Mecca, there are certain things that we cannot do at this time. Its plants must not be cut. Its game must not be frightened. And articles of law must not be picked up except by someone that is going to announce them. And we cannot fight, we cannot argue in this place because it's a place of worship and it's a holy place, it's a holy shrine. These restrictions apply to the Haram of Mecca and to the Haram of Medina at the same time. They apply to everyone, whether this person is doing Umrah or is not doing Umrah, in the status of Ihram or not in the status of Ihram. Now, this is the actual steps of the Umrah, and I will, in the beginning I was like really quick and fast because this is just the general information, but here we are going to talk slowly about every one of these steps. It's almost time for the Salah, so we are going to pray and we'll come back inshallah immediately after the Salah.
لا أولاد طلع فوق
استووا. الله أكبر. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين. لا أقسم بهذا البلد وأنت حل بهذا البلد ووالد وما ولد لقد خلقنا الإنسان في كبد أيحسب أن لن يقدر عليه أحد يقول أهلكت مالا لبدا أيحسب أن لم يره أحد ألم نجعل له عينين ولسانا وشفتين وهديناه النجدين
اقتحم العقبة وما أدراك ما العقبة فك رقبة أو إطعام في يوم ذي مسغبة يتيما ذا مقربة أو مسكينا ذا متربة ثم كان من الذين آمنوا وتواصوا بالصبر وتواصوا بالمرحمة أولئك أصحاب الميمنة والذين كفروا بآياتنا هم أصحاب المشأمة عليهم نار مؤصدة. الله سمع الله لمن حمده. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله الله أكبر. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين. والشمس وضحاها والقمر إذا تلاها والنهار إذا جلاها والليل إذا يغشاها والسماء وما بناها والأرض وما طحاها ونفس وما سواها فألهمها فجورها وتقواها قد أفلح من زكاها وقد خاب من دساها كذبت ثمود بطغواها إذ انبعث أشقاها فقال لهم رسول الله ناقة الله وسقياها فكذبوه فعقروها فدمدم عليهم ربهم بذنبهم فسواها ولا يخاف عقباها. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. سمع الله لمن حمده. الله أكبر. الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله.
Right. لايف خلي ماما تشوف الكاميرا. عمر الناس بيشوفوك. سلايف. No, stop.
Rudy, go, I want to see. No, go in the middle. I saw you. People could see it.
It's already on the 18th. It's live now.
You have to roll up the bottom of the sleeves. Like this.
That's good. That's good. It's Umrah. Yes. Inshallah.
Omar.
Yeah.
Any question about what we covered so far? Anyone has any question? So far, so good? Yes.
نفس الشريطة تذهب إلى البيت؟ لا. أنا سوف أن أذهب إلى
Okay, we'll continue on. I want you to keep these 4 things about the Umrah in mind. These are the main essentials and pillars of the Umrah. And please memorize them. Ihram, Tawaf, Sa'i, and then Hajj, the Taqsir. Ihram means the intention for the Umrah. Ihram is not putting on the Ihram clothes. It's when you make the intention for the Umrah, this is called Ihram. Once you make the intention and you say, Labbayk Allahumma Umrah, that we say loudly is a, or I take intention back. I intend to give it as a cat. But the only ibadah is the Hajj and Umrah that we make the intention loud. And the intention is Labbayk Allahumma Umrah, as we will see inshallah. I'm just giving you an idea. So, the first pillar of the Umrah is what we call Ihram. The second one is the Tawaf, the circumambulation for going around that Kaaba. And the third one is the Sa'i, between As-Safa and Al-Marwa. And last one is Halq, shaving the head, or Taqsir, cutting the hair short. These are the 4 main pillars of the Umrah that we're going to talk about in detail. Now, let's talk about Ihram. For Ihram, we have to prepare ourselves physically and spiritually at the same time by clipping the mustache and the nails, removing the pubic hair and armpit hair, cleaning ourselves, making sure that we are pure and clean from inside with our faith and our iman. In Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, we will be also clean and pure in our body. So that's going to be preparation before Ihram, before we go to Mecca inshallah. And we take the ghusl or taking a shower before we put the Ihram on, and we put perfume. There's no problem with that. To put it at the time of putting on the clothes, because after we make the intention for Ihram, it will be prohibited to put any kind of perfume until we finish the Umrah, which is basically one day. It's going to be a big deal at all. And putting the Ihram garments is the Rida, the top part for the brothers, and lower part which is the Izar, while in the hotel in Medina. We're going to put on the Ihram clothes in Medina. For the brothers, just the 2 pieces. For the sisters, the regular clothes. There is no special clothes for the sisters for Ihram. Any clothes that they have will be sufficient for their Ihram. And when we arrive at Abiyar Ali, which is the Miqat, we will pray 2 rak'ah or any obligatory prayer. We might arrive there at Dhuhr Fajr time, Dhuhr time, Asr time, Maghrib time, any kind of prayer. Then we will pray, and then we'll make the intention together. Labbayk Allahumma Umrah. This is the intention, the prayer. Labbayk Allahumma Umrah. Labbayk Allahumma Umrah. Which means I intend to make Umrah for your sake, O Allah. That's the meaning of it. And then we'll start with the talbiyah. After the intention is made, we're going to continue the talbiyah all the time until we arrive at Mecca. As soon as we step in al-Masjid al-Haram, we make the dua for entering the Masjid. And as soon as we see the Kaaba, we are going to stop the talbiyah completely. So talbiyah will continue on our way from Medina to Mecca until we see the Kaaba. Once we see the Kaaba, another process will start, which is the Tawaf. And this is the talbiyah and the meaning of the talbiyah. لبيك اللهم لبيك لبيك لا شريك لك لبيك إن الحمد والنعمة لك والملك لا شريك لك. Here I am, O Allah, here I am. There is no partner for you. Here I am, verily all praise is due to you, and every bounty and blessing is from you, and all dominion is yours. You have no partner. This is the talbiyah that we will continue doing it our way from Medina to Mecca, which is going to be a few hours in the bus. We will talk about few things, other subjects, and some people will also sleep for some time because it's about like 5 hours from Medina to Mecca, so it's enough time to make talbiyah and also to rest. As soon as we reach the Kaaba, talbiyah should be continued until we see the Kaaba. Talbiyah should be made in a loud voice, not silently. Talbiyah is a sunnah, and some scholars even require an animal sacrifice for not doing it. Making talbiyah in a low voice is the sunnah of the Prophet ﷺ. It should be recited loudly. Now, after we put the ihram on and make the intention for the ihram, these following things will be completely prohibited for us until we finish the Umrah. For the clothing, men cannot wear any small clothes, such as the shirt, the turban, the trousers, or the regular shoes. There will be a special shoes that they have. Women can wear their normal clothes, but without covering their faces and hands. That's for the Hajj and Umrah. They don't cover the face and the hands. And you should not put in any clothes, although there is no harm in wrapping the hands in cloth for any reason. There is a cover of anything. Men cannot cover their head with something that touches it, but the umbrella will be okay. But any hat, any turban, it has to be prohibited at that time. Perfume, so at the beginning you can apply it, but as soon as you make the intention for the ihram, there shouldn't be any perfume until we finish the Umrah. There is no harm in what remains of the effect of the perfume used prior to the ihram, which we put in the beginning. There is no problem with that if something is left in the body. We continue with the restrictions of the ihram. Of course, any activation is prohibited at that time until we make the we finish the Umrah. And cleansing, we should not remove any hair from any part of the body until we finish the Umrah. And we should not clip our nails. We should not kill any kind of insects or anything. It is reported that the Prophet ﷺ took a bath right in the sixth Ihram. Let me tell you about this. When we go from Mecca to Medina, from Medina to Mecca, and we are getting ready to do the Umrah, normally we do our Umrah in the second part of the night, probably around 2 a.m. And the reason that we do it at this time is because we want to do the Umrah, finish, and by the time we finish, it's the Fajr prayer. So we pray Fajr, and then we go to the hotel after that. So it doesn't, we don't know exactly what time we're going to arrive in Mecca, but this is what we normally do. We prepare to do our Umrah, like towards the end of the night, to catch the Fajr prayer in Jama'ah in Al-Masjid Al-Haram, inshallah. The other thing is, some people might last for some time with their ihram clothes. There's no problem. You're coming from a long trip from Medina to Mecca. You want to take a shower. There's no problem. Take a shower. You want to change the ihram clothes to replace them with another ihram clothes. There's no problem. You can replace the ihram clothes, you can take a shower, but do not, the brothers, do not put your regular clothes until we are done with the Umrah. So the Prophet took a bath, and there was no problem with that. We continue with the restrictions of ihram. Wedding should not be with. Make marriage proposals. Talk about marriage or anything during your time. Hunting should not kill any animals except for those that are harmful. And these are the restrictions of the ihram. Now, what is permitted during this time? There is no harm in the use of umbrella, the roof of a car, a tent or a shade. There is also no harm in carrying your baggage or your bag atop of the head. There's no problem with that. Yes, well, whenever we have bags, you will get a bag from us. This bag, you will use it all the time. to put things like some belongings that you would need when you go outside. And also when we enter the haram, you might keep the shoes in the bag. Don't leave them outside. You will not find them anyway if you leave them outside. They will go. So wear sandals, rings, glasses, watch, one on your the wrist or hung from the neck. There's no problem with that. Hearing aid, all these kind of things, it's not a problem. This is permissible during the state of the ihram to clean yourself, to take a shower, but not again to apply any perfume during the state of the ihram. Wash your ihram garments, put them on again, put new ones. Wear a belt around. This is my advice for the brothers. You need to have a belt all the time because inshallah will show you the way how to tie that lower part of the ihram so it will not fall down, but also you have to have a belt all the time to make sure that nothing will happen. Yeah? This is now, I want to show you how the Kaaba looks like and the corners of the Kaaba. So you have an idea, there are 4 corners of the Kaaba. The first one is the black stone. I want to get all of them together here. One, look at the first one. Number 1 is the black stone. What's before the black stone, which you see it in the picture over there, it is the Yemeni corner, which is number 2. It's very small over there. It's number 2. The Yemeni corner is before the black stone. When we arrive at the Kaaba, we're going to start the ihram from the tawaf from the black stone. I will tell you the process inshallah. I will just want you to have an idea. So the black stone is number 1. Number 2 is the Yemeni corner. Number 3, if you see it over there, after the Yemeni, the Shami, the number 3 is the Shami corner, and number 4 is the Iraqi corner. So you have the black stone, then the Iraqi corner, and then the Shami corner, and then the Yemeni corner. The reason for knowing these things is that there is a special supplication to say between the Yemeni corner and the black stone, but not any other corner, which is, we talk about it, رَبَّنَا آتِنَا فِي الدُّنْيَا حَسَنَةً وَفِي الْآخِرَةِ حَسَنَةً وَقِنَا عَذَابَ النَّارِ. Now, with the tawaf, look at the summary of the tawaf. We arrive at the Masjid al-Haram, and then the black stone, the tawaf, that is ittiba', and then it is haramat, we'll talk about them, and we pray 2 rak'ah. These are the things that we do for the tawaf, and finally drinking from Zamzam water. How do we do that? When we arrive at the Masjid al-Haram and the Kaaba, what we're going to do, we're going to enter with the right foot, like any other masjid. And we will say, أعوذ بالله العظيم وبوجهه الكريم وسلطانه القديم من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله. اللهم افتح لي أبواب رحمتك. We're not going to pray Tahiyat al-Masjid. We're going to go straight to the black stone to start the tawaf. And that's why I say that, stay with the group, because we enter from a specific gate that will take us straight to the tawaf or to the beginning of the tawaf, so as not to waste one round and then to start the tawaf again. So we enter Masjid Haram, we say the dua, and here is the dua of entering the masjid. As I said that, there is no tahiyyat al-masjid. Al-Haram, the tahiyyat of the Masjid Haram is the tawaf. Because there is 2 rak'ah that we're going to pray after the tawaf. So we enter the masjid, say the dua, and then when we see the Kaaba, as soon as we see the Kaaba, we're going to make this dua. Allahumma anta as-salam, minka as-salam, tahayyina rabbana bis-salam. Which means, oh Allah, you are the source of the peace, from you comes peace, oh Allah, our Lord, grant us peace. This is the dua that we say as soon as we see the Kaaba. Of course, we'll be together and be saying these things, and you're going to repeat after me. So this is the dua we say when we see the Kaaba. Now, in Masjid al-Haram, we should believe that you have to enter from a particular gate. You can enter from any gate, but we would prefer to enter from a certain gate to get closer to the tawaf, the beginning of the tawaf. And there is no greeting of the Masjid al-Haram unless you are not going to make the tawaf. When you're not going to make the Umrah, you're just going for the prayer. So you can make the 2 rak'ah. But for the Umrah, there is no tahiyyat al-masjid. And here is the black stone that we are going to start with. go straight to the black stone. And this is the dua that we start the tawaf with, which is Bismillahi Wallahu Akbar. Allahumma imanan bika wa tasdiqan bi kitabika wa wafa'an bi wa'dika wa bi 'ahdika wa ittiba'an li sunnati nabiyyika sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. And here is the meaning of it. In the name of Allah, and Allah is the greatest. Allah, I am performing with this tawaf out of sincere faith in you, following the teachings of your book, fulfilling your covenant, and following the sunnah of your Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Bismillah, every time we reach at al-Hajar al-Aswad, we need to make the dua. And please do not, as long as we are in the group together, do not try to go to al-Hajar al-Aswad. They're crowded, and sometimes you harm yourself or you harm other people. You're trying to get a reward, and at the same time you're causing harm to yourself and to other people. If you are going to do Umrah after that, for yourself or for someone else, after we do our main Umrah, then maybe you are going to be by yourself, and it will be easy for you to reach it or to arrive at the Hajar al-Aswad to touch it. This is up to you. But as long as we are in the group, what we are going to do, we raise our right hand, and we point to al-Hajar al-Aswad. And the Kaaba will be on our left side, and we go in the circle this way. So we're going to raise our hands like this, and we're going to make this dua. Bismillah wallahu akbar. Bismillah wallahu akbar. Allahumma imanan bika wa tasdiqan bi kitabika wa wafa'an bi 'ahdika wa ittiba'an li sunnati nabiyyika sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. If we can, as I said, by yourself, you want to kiss the black stone, you can do that, but in the group it will be difficult to do that. Excellence in touching the black stone, that's what the Prophet ﷺ said about it, will come on the day of judgment. It has two eyes and a tongue, and will speak the truth, and will talk about the people that touch it. And the Prophet ﷺ said about touching al-Hajar al-Aswad and the Rukn al-Yamani, that they will remove the sins and the mistakes from the records. And the Prophet ﷺ said about it, it used to be like clear and purer than the silver, but the sins of the children of Adam made it like really dark, and that's why it is called the black stone. Now, for the tawaf rules, tawaf around the Kaaba, Kaaba being to your left, and go ahead, go around the Kaaba, pass the black stone 7 times. So every time we come at the black stone, we are going to raise our hands, make the dua, and continue. Is there a special dua to say in the tawaf? There's no special dua. We read Quran, you make dua to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, ask Allah for whatever you want, and as soon as we come to the Yemeni corner, we're going to make the dua, which is رَبَّنَا آتِنَا فِي الدُّنْيَا حَسَنَةً وَفِي الْآخِرَةِ حَسَنَةً وَقِنَا عَذَابَ النَّارِ. Now, al-ittiba'. What's al-ittiba'? This is only for the brothers, is to wear the ihram under your right arm pit, which means that the right shoulder will be uncovered. The right shoulder for the brothers will be uncovered. And this is only in the first tawaf, which is the tawaf for the Umrah. After that, if you want to make another Umrah, you don't uncover. It's only in the first tawaf for the Umrah. This is called al-ittiba'. And this is during the 7 rounds in the tawaf. And the second one, which is, this is through the 7 rounds, al-ramal. And al-ramal is like pacing or walking fast in the first 3 rounds of the tawaf. But as I said that, due to being in the group, we're going to be walking with the same pace. So please stay with the group. Now, the reason for uncovering the shoulder and for being fast or walking fast in the first 3 rounds of the tawaf, the reason for uncovering the shoulder, when the Muslims, you remember, they came to do the Umrah in the 6th year of the Hijrah. And then they were turned down to go back to Medina, and then they came the following year to do the Umrah. When they came in the 6th year, so the Mushrikeen, the people in Mecca, said, those people from Medina, they are coming with infections, with diseases, and we'll not allow them to enter. They were making excuses. So the Prophet ﷺ commanded them to uncover their shoulders to show them that we're healthy, we don't have any problem. That was the reason behind it. And it became a sunnah for anyone going to Hajj or Umrah, first tawaf, that he arrives, he just to do the uncovering, which is ittiba'. And the Ramal, which is the walking fast in the first 3 rounds, was also because of the same reason that they said, you guys are coming all the way from Medina, you're tired, you cannot make tawaf. And they said, no, we're healthy and can make tawaf, and they were walking fast around the Kaaba. So it became a sunnah of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. This is a Ramal and an Iqtida. Touch to the Yemeni corner, if we can. If we cannot, we're not going to point to the Yemeni corner. So, the black stone, if we can kiss it, we will do that. If we cannot, then at least touch it. If we cannot, then point it. For the Yemeni corner, no kissing, but just touching, and if we cannot touch, we are not going to point it. So the only corner of the Kaaba that we are going to point with our hands is the black stone, not the Yemeni corner. And this is the dua that we say between the Yemeni corner and the black stone. رَبَّنَا آتِنَا فِي الدُّنْيَا حَسَنَةً وَفِي الْآخِرَةِ حَسَنَةً وَقِنَا عَذَابَ النَّارِ. We stay with the rules of the tawaf. You don't have to say your intention out loud for the tawaf. As long as you enter and you have the ihram intention already, now you're going to make the tawaf. We are not going to say the intention loud, except for in the beginning we say, لَبَّيْكَ اللَّهُمَّ عُمْرًا. This is in the beginning. A state of wudu. Yani to be in the wudu all the time during the tawaf. Not necessarily during the sa'i. During the tawaf, you need to stay in the status of wudu. They say that you need to go and make wudu and come back. You can start like from where you stop. Like you count on what you have finished already before the tawaf. So it's required before of course, for the sisters, if there's an excuse, they will not make the tawaf. They will wait until all the way to the end. And if there is no way, then they will do the tawaf. The scholars allow that to do it all the way to the end. All kinds of tawaf, including optional tawaf, consist of 7 circuits around the Kaaba. Right. Now, with the tawaf rules also, we continue the tawaf without interrupting the rounds. And we don't take a break and then come back. We're going to continue. And the Kaaba will be to your left. Do not do the tawaf with your back, as some people do. Sometimes they say, out of respect for the Kaaba, we have to walk backward. This is some people, believe it or not, some people do that. Tawaf shall be performed within the boundaries of Al-Masjid Al-Haram. For the tawaf rules, you do not have to touch the black stone. Again, for your tawaf to be valid, point to it and move forward. And please, do not just stop right there. People don't stop. If you stop, they are not going to stop. You find yourself to just, with the weight of the people. So just walk with the group and do not stop right there for Al-Hajj al-Aswad. Do not hurt anyone to kiss the black stone. Do not stand at the line for a long time to waste the time. Do not touch the Shami corner, which is number 3 and number 4, around the Kaaba, the 2 corners of the Kaaba. Do not kiss the Yemeni corner. You may only touch it if you want. Do not face your hand to the Yemeni corner. As I said, we are not going to point to it. We point only to Al-Hajar Al-Aswad. There is no particular dua or dhikr for the tawaf. Read Quran, make your own dua. Sometimes we make dua in a group and you say Ameen and we make dua for everyone during the tawaf. Do not wipe the walls of the Kaaba. Yani, you might not believe this, but I had seen this in the Hajj time and in the Umrah time. I had seen the person bringing the cloth and is wiping, not the Kaaba will be understood, but he is wiping the Maqam Ibrahim, alayhi salatu wasalam, and is taking this towel with him for some other people, which is superstition, and there is nothing like that in Islam. So we have to avoid all the bid'ah. Al-Multazam, this is the place between the corner, the black stone, and the door of the Kaaba. If you are doing your own Umrah, and you can stay in this place for some time, this is also from the Sunnah of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. It's called Al-Multazam, which is about 6.5 feet between the Hajj al-Aswad and the door of the Kaaba. Now, Maqam Ibrahim, alayhi salatu wasalam. After we're done with the 7 rounds of the tawaf, and we make our dua and everything, what we're going to do after that, we're going in the Kaaba now, in the Masjid Haram, they make a special place, and they call them the Sunnah for the tawaf, or the tawaf, the 2 rak'ah for the tawaf. It's a special place before you go to a sa'i. So they make this area for the people to go and pray 2 rak'ah, because after we finish the tawaf, it's a sunnah to make 2 rak'ah at Maqam Ibrahim alayhi salatu wasalam. But most of the time, it's not possible to do it in this place. So you can do it in any place in the masjid. That's why we will finish the tawaf, walk straight to that area. We will do our 2 rak'ah sunnah tawaf, and then we drink from Zamzam water and go to the sa'i. Now these 2 rak'ah sunnah for the tawaf, you read in the first rak'ah Surah Al-Fatiha and Qul Ya Ayyuhal Kafirun. And in the second rak'ah, Surah Al-Fatiha and Surah Al-Ikhlas, which is Qul Huwallahu Ahad. This is for the sunnah of the tawaf. Allah says in the Quran, وَاتَّخِذُوا مِن مَقَامِ إِبْرَاهِيمَ مُصَلًّى. Like this is like just a picture of the footprints of Prophet Ibrahim inside the maqam of Ibrahim. Now, after we're done and we pray the 2 rak'ah, we're going to drink from Zamzam water. And after we drink from Zamzam water, we go straight to the sa'i. What the sa'i? Because some people get confused about the sa'i. Sa'i is between 2 hills, as-Safa and al-Marwa. When we arrive at the-Safa, we're going to recite the ayah from the Quran, إِنَّ الصَّفَا وَالْمَرْوَةَ مِنْ شَعَائِرِ اللَّهِ فمن حج البيت أو اعتمر فلا جناح عليه أن يطوف بهما ومن تطوع خيرا فإن الله شاكر عليم. Then we go all the way up to as-Safa and we face the Kaaba. We raise our hands. We make dua. We say نبدأ بما بدأ الله به. We begin with what Allah begins with in the Quran. Allah begins with what? With as-Safa. And then we face the Kaaba and we make the takbir. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, La ilaha illallah wahdahu la sharika lah, lahu al-mulku wa lahu al-hamdu wa huwa ala kulli shay'in qadir, La ilaha illallah wahdah, sadaqa wa'dah, wa nasara 'abdah, wa 'azza jundahu, wa hazama al-ahzaba wahdah. We repeat this 3 times. You will find it in the paper that we get, inshallah. These all supplications are written there. And as soon as we finish, we will walk from as-Safa to al-Marwa. Walking from as-Safa to al-Marwa, this is 1 round. And then at Al-Marwa, we're going to do the same exact thing that we did on Safa. On our way to Al-Marwa, when we're walking, we can make our own dua. We can read Quran. We can make our own dhikr. We can ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for anything that we want. This special dua that the Sahaba used to say, رَبِّ اغْفِرْ وَارْحَمْ وَتَجَاوَزْ عَمَّا تَعْلَمْ إِنَّكَ أَنْتَ الْأَعَزُّ الْأَكْرَمُ. There are 2 green posts in the way between As-Safa and Marwa. During in this area, it is recommended for the brothers only, not for the sisters, to pace. Pace is to walk fast. So what we do, we're walking in the group, we tell the brothers, okay, pace, go fast, and as soon as they finish, they wait over there, and we catch them, and we continue. So we make sure that the group is going together. That's why stay all the time with the group. So from As-Safa to Al-Marwa, that's 1 round. From Al-Marwa to As-Safa, 2nd round. From As-Safa to Al-Marwa, 3rd round. From Al-Marwa to As-Safa, number 4. From As-Safa to Al-Marwa, number 5. From Al-Marwa to As-Safa, number 6. And from As-Safa to Al-Marwa is number 7. So we start with As-Safa and we end with what? With Al-Marwa. So the sa'i start with As-Safa and end with Al-Marwa. Okay? Right. Here is the details about the sa'i between Safa and Marwa. Start with As-Safa, recite the particular ayah, 158 in Surah Al-Baqarah, make dhikr and dua, walk to Al-Marwa, first lap. On the Marwa, do the same thing as you did in As-Safa, walk back to As-Safa, 2nd lap, complete 7 laps in the same manner, start with As-Safa into the Marwa. When reaching the foot of As-Safa, yani you are about to get up. By the way, the tawaf and the sa'i, they are like multiple levels. Now what they do, I told you they're still doing this a lot. They only allow the people with the ihram to do in the sa'i, like around the Kaaba. They used to do this in the last Umrah. No one will be allowed next to the Kaaba, in the area of the Kaaba, except the one who has the ihram. And let me tell you something. Cheating in this place is prohibited. I know some people, what they were doing, unfortunately, some brothers, they were wearing the ihram clothes. They are not making Umrah, but they put on the ihram clothes just to go and pray next to the Kaaba. And I tell them, this is if you cheat in this place, what are you going to do somewhere else? You know? Yeah, I mean, praying in Masjid Haram in any place, but give the chance for the people who are going to do that. So anyway, we go to As-Safa, we recite this ayah, and then we stay on As-Safa, face the Kaaba, make the dua, نَبْدَأُ بِمَا بَدَأَ اللَّهُ بِهِ. We begin with what Allah begins in the Quran, which is As-Safa. And then we raise our hands, we say, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. لا إله إلا الله وحده أنجز وعده ونصر عبده وهزم الأحزاب وحده. And then we make our own dua as much as we can, and we continue walking We say everything here 3 times following the sunnah of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Then you descend from As-Safa and walk all the way to Al-Marwa until you reach the green signpost over there. And they said that the brothers will walk a bit fast, so they will wait at the end, and then we'll catch them with the whole group. And then we go to Al-Marwa, we do the same thing, and from Al-Marwa we continue again to As-Safa. And during the sa'i, when we're walking, this is the dua that we can say, رَبِّ اغْفِرْ وَارْحَمْ وَتَجَاوَزْ عَمَّا تَعْلَمْ إِنَّكَ أَنْتَ الْأَعَزُّ الْأَكْرَمُ. After we're done with the sa'i, Safa, Marwa, Marwa, Safa, Safa, Marwa, Marwa, Safa, and then Safa, Marwa. We're done with this sa'i. That is going to be the last part, or the last rukn, the last essential part of the Umrah, which is shaving the head or cutting the hair short. This for the brothers, of course, the entire head. So no, yani whatever you call it, guys, no fuhak and muhak over there. You're going to shave the whole thing, or you're going to cut the hair short, the whole thing, okay? You won't shave part here and part there, no. It's the whole thing. Either you shave the whole thing, which is the Prophet ﷺ made dua for those who shave 3 times. He says, Allahumma gfir lil muhalliqeen. Oh Allah, forgive those who shave. Allahumma gfir lil muhalliqeen. Oh Allah, forgive those who shave. Allahumma gfir lil muhalliqeen. Oh Allah, forgive those who shave. And they said to Messenger of Allah, how about the muqassirin, the people who cut the hair short? He said, well, muqassir. Yeah. Yeah. And those who cut the hair short. So he made dua 3 times for those who shave. Like, yani, bald and shaving is, they are really good in that. Yani, don't worry that in 1 minute you find yourself nothing there. So that's good. Now with this with the brother, with the sisters, it just, the finger, what you call it, finger joint like this, fingertip. From any part, not the whole hair. Any part, you can have your own scissor with you when we're doing the tawaf and do it over there in Al-Marwa, just small piece of it. That's it. For the sister. For the brothers, shaving or cutting the hair. So, okay, after we're done, stay in Mecca. Time is very valuable over there. The prayer in the Masjid al-Haram equals 100,000 prayer in the reward. The prayer in the Masjid al-Nabawi equals 1,000 prayer in the reward. This is, one prayer in the Masjid al-Haram equals 55 years of the prayer. Can you imagine that? One prayer in the Masjid al-Nabawi equals 1,000 prayer anywhere else. Time is very precious over there. As much as you can, do not miss any prayer in the Masjid al-Haram. And don't miss any prayer in the Masjid al-Nabawi. We don't know if Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will give us this chance to go again or not. So take the opportunity and the chance as much as you can. Hijr Ismail, this area you see all the time, you are not going to go inside it anyway. They don't allow anyone, but some people, they go and pray. It's part of the Kaaba. So, they do now. Yeah, last time they don't allow anyone, but now they allow people to enter Hijr Ismail to pray, but you don't make tawaf inside because it's part of the Kaaba. Yeah. Sometimes they allow, but you don't know exactly how they do it. Here is the summary of the Umrah. Pay attention to them. Pillars of the Umrah. Ihram, Tawaf, Sa'i, between Safa and Marwa, and then the last one is Taqsir. Obligations of the Umrah, Ihram from outside the Haram, Halq or Taqsir. Now we're done with the Ihram. In Mecca, we finished the Umrah. Anyone wants to do another Umrah after this, for yourself or for someone else, on behalf of somebody, now we have to do Ihram again. But how are you going to do Ihram in Mecca? There is a special place in Mecca that you go and do Ihram from this place. It's called At-Tan'im. At-Tan'im is an area outside the Haram. It's not within the boundary of the Haram. And that's why Quraysh, whenever they wanted to kill anybody, they don't kill him in the Haram, they take him all the way to At-Tan'im, to that area. As happened with Zayd ibn Thinna and other companions of the Prophet ﷺ. Over there's a masjid called Masjid Aisha, and the reason for calling it Masjid Aisha is that when Aisha made ihram from that place. It's called Masjid Aisha. So anyone wants to do another Umrah, you have to take the car or the taxi, whatever means of transportation, from the Haram area. They will take you there. You do the 2 rak'ah and you do the intention for the ihram, and you come back to the Kaaba. You do the tawaf and the sa'i. And again, the same exact steps. This is the Umrah or the second Umrah that you would like to do. Now, visits to Medina, this is of course in the beginning. We talked about this in the beginning. We're going to visit Medina inshallah first. And these are the merits of Medina. It is the land of the prophets and the migration of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Its people are the neighbors and the supporters of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. It is the last city that will be Roman at the end of the time. Ad-Dajjal will not enter Medina, the Antichrist. It will be the last city to be Roman, and it is the land of the revelation, and it is the place where the Prophet ﷺ lived, and he was buried there. The Prophet ﷺ made supplications for Medina. These are some supplications. Make Medina as dear to us as you made Mecca dear, and O Allah, increase the Medina twice the blessings as you have blessed in the blessed Mecca. O Allah, bless our Medina in their sa' and wood. It's a measurement that they used to use for selling and buying. So the Prophet ﷺ made dua for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to bless Medina. Medina and the Medina people, they're so nice. And when you go and you deal with the people in Medina, you will really understand why the Prophet ﷺ stayed there and why he spent most of the time in the da'wah over there. SubhanAllah, it's very peaceful. Don't miss any salah in the Masjid al-Nabawi. And in Medina, of course, we're talking about Rawda, right? So Rawda, you can reserve it. Brother Nafs, inshallah, after this presentation, is going to tell you how to reserve a spot in a Rawda, because they only allow the people with the reservation. You will show them your phone that you have the reservation, and you go inside the Rawda and you pray the 2 rak'ah, which the Prophet ﷺ talks about it. It's between the member of the Prophet ﷺ and his room, or his grave. And this is a meadow of the Jannah, as the Prophet ﷺ describes it in his hadith. We pray in the Masjid al-Nabawi because it is the prayer requires 1,000 prayer like anywhere else, according to the hadith of the Prophet ﷺ. And in Medina, we are going to take 1 day tour in Medina. Inshallah, we're going to visit Masjid Quba, the first masjid that was built in Islam. And Masjid Quba, if you pray 2 rak'ah in this masjid, it's equal to 1 umrah. Equal to the reward of 1 umrah. But that does not mean that you don't do the umrah and pray in Masjid Quba. The Prophet ﷺ, you see the hadith written on the door of Masjid Quba. The Prophet ﷺ used to go to this masjid every Saturday and pray special 2 rak'ah in this masjid. They are equal the reward of 1 umrah in Masjid Quba. We will visit Masjid Quba. Now they made a special trail, right? Trail from Masjid al-Nabawi to Masjid Quba, so you can walk. It's like going to the park one day, you walk all the way. 3 miles. So we'll visit Masjid Quba, pray there inshallah ta'ala. We will visit Uhud, the mountain of Uhud, in which there are 70 companions that were martyred in this battle, and we'll visit the graveyard and make dua for them, and you will see visible the grave of Hamza, the cousin, the uncle of the Prophet ﷺ. We will explain everything over there about the mountain of Uhud. Mountain of Uhud has a special value in Islam. The Prophet ﷺ, whenever he talks about any reward, he said it is as big as the mountain of Uhud. And one day him and Abu Bakr and Uthman and Ali, they were on the mountain and it was shaking. And the Prophet ﷺ told them, be steadfast, be firm, O mountain of Uhud. You have a prophet, you have a Siddiq, you have a Shaheed on you. And those people that the Prophet ﷺ talked about, they died as shuhada after that. So we'll visit the mountain of Uhud. We will visit the masjid of the 2 Qibla. There's a masjid that the companions were praying the Asr prayer, and then the news came to them that the Qibla has been changed from al-Masjid al-Aqsa to al-Masjid al-Haram. While they were in the prayer, see, they were praying in the direction of al-Masjid al-Aqsa, they turned 180 degrees to the other side, in the same prayer. So they did 1 prayer with 2 Qibla. That's why it is known as the Masjid of the 2 Qibla. They used to keep the old Qibla for a while, but people, unfortunately, when they go there, they want to pray next to the old Qibla. So they just remove it, but it is known as the Masjid of the 2 Qibla. And other places we will visit, inshallah, in Medina. We will have a special day in Medina, special day for the tour in Medina, to visit all these sites. In Mecca, we will have a special day to visit all the sites in Mecca. We will visit all the sites of Hajj. We'll go, inshallah, to Arafat. to Mina, to Muzdalifah, and to see all these places. So inshallah, when you go to Hajj, inshallah, in the future, you have an idea about what is going on in the Hajj, inshallah. So in Medina, also the Prophet ﷺ talked about visiting his grave. Please, while you are in Medina, visit the grave of the Prophet ﷺ only one time. Do not repeat it. This is a command of the Prophet ﷺ. He said, لا تجعلوا قبري عيدا. Do not repeat visits to my grave. Visit him only one time and make dua. Say, Assalamu alaikum, Assalamu alaikum ya Rasulullah, Assalamu alaikum ya Abu Bakr, Assalamu alaikum ya Umar. They are next to each other, and you will see over there, make dua and move on and do not repeat it. There is the graveyard of Al-Baqiyah, in which thousands of the companions of the Prophet ﷺ are buried in the graveyard. They open it after the Asr prayer and after the Fajr prayer for the visit. For the brothers only. Sisters can do it from outside. Yani you can stay outside and make dua for them. But they allow only the men to enter the graveyard. It's like too many people entering. There is a special dua to say when you enter the grave, Assalamu alaikum ahla diyarina al-mu'minin wal-muslimin, wa nahnu insha'Allah bikum lahiqun, nas'al Allah lana wa lakum al-afiyah. This is the dua that you say when you enter the grave. This is how it looks like, the graveyard next to the masjid of the Prophet ﷺ. This is the masjid, and this is the qibla here, and this is al-baqiyah, which is the graveyard, leaving the companions, and this is the entrance of the baqiyah, which they allow the people to enter and make dua. And this is the mountain of all the way back from the masjid of the Prophet ﷺ. This is the grave of the Prophet ﷺ. Number one is the message of Allah ﷺ. Number two is Abu Bakr, and number three is Umar ibn Khattab. So you make dua, you say salam to them, make dua, and move forward. And please, I'm saying again, don't go against the sunnah and keep repeating. That is, subhanAllah, if the people follow the sunnah, it will be easy for everybody to have a chance to visit the grave of the Prophet. But the problem is, someone goes every salah, he goes to Fajr, he wants to go to the grave of the Prophet. Dhuhr, Asr, Maghrib, he wants to go there. And it makes it crowded for so many people. But if we really follow the sunnah, if we follow the sunnah in Islam, things will be easy for us. But the problem with some people that they act. And the Prophet ﷺ said in his hadith, يعني من أحدث في أمرنا هذا ما ليس منه فهو رد. Whoever innovates or inserts anything in this matter of ours, which is the religion of Islam, is rejected to him. So people think that they are doing something good, and on the other hand, they are actually gaining a sin. So do not repeat the visit to the grave of the Prophet ﷺ. And here is the Baqiyah, what it looks like. End of it. Any question? Yes. Is it required vaccination? It's not required, but to be in the safe side, you take the flu shot and you take whatever the meningitis one. Yes. It's not required, but to be in the safe side, you want to take the COVID vaccine. Take it, any other vaccine, just for your protection. But there is no requirement for that. Yes? Oh, they have it available. You buy the plug over there. Yes. Okay, yes. If you have any question, like religious question to the Umrah, please say it now, because I have Brother Nafiz now, we'll turn the light on, and he's going to answer all the questions, technical questions, because we're going to be together. So we'll cover this religious aspect and then the technical aspect. Yes? No, it doesn't matter. Any color. Yes.
When you trim the mustache, how short do you trim it?
You can just trim it. You can just trim it. No, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You have another question? Yes, okay. Yes. No. Yes. That's why you have to be very careful. No, we'll show you the way how to do it. Like, yes. Yeah. Oh, yeah, yes. They have. Outside. all the bathrooms in Medina and Mecca outside the masjid. They are outside the masjid.
You can make wudu. There's a place you can make wudu. That's good enough. Only. You cannot go to the bathroom. Bathrooms are outside.
Yeah, we have some other questions. Yes.
I was wondering about the clothes for the wedding. Did you want anything?
Well, then again,
The clothes for
for the sisters, anytime. It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be white. It doesn't have to be whatever it is. Just the clothes. Yeah. Yes. The what? The what? Temperature is actually good. It's fine.
It's about in the 80s. It's just in the morning. It's a little bit cold in the morning.
You're lucky you're going during the winter break, the winter time. We used to
morning,
go
you
to
need a
Hajj
light jacket like this in the morning.
in July and August. In Mina, I remember it was 120 degrees. In Mina, during the Hajj time, that was July and August. We don't know actually what you drink the water, it just comes as a sweat. That's it. Nothing else. You drink the whole day. Yes.
My ticket is, my name is spelled wrong.
We will take care of it.
Okay.
Here's also. Okay. There is yes. This is sunnah of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. If you can do that, work with that. If you cannot watch it, if you cannot just point it. Yes. And this most probably what we're going to do. We're going to point to it. Yes. Any other question? Yes. You with the press? Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Yes. Yes. No, you don't have to touch it. As we mentioned here, you don't have to touch the black stone to get the tawaf valid or to get more reward. You just point to it and you get the same result. What? For the Umrah, the Prophet said it will remove, yeah, for that's the whole thing. Yes. Like the Hajj, whoever goes to Hajj and Allah accepts, like he does like the accepted Hajj, will come back clean from his sins the same way that his mother gave birth, which means pure and clean. And as the Prophet said, from Umrah to Umrah, sins are forgiven, and then go to the Hajj Mabrur is nothing but them. Any question? Yes. For which one? If you miss ihram from the miqat, you can sacrifice an animal. That's only for the ihram from the miqat. But for the tawaf and the sa'i, you have to do it. If you like make a mistake, you do anything wrong, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, you don't have no sacrifice for that. Sacrifice. Oh, there's like many schools over there. Many places that you can just buy and they do it. Yeah, yes. Any other question? Yes.
In between each ihram, in between you can still like remove hair, do all that stuff, but then you just redo it? Or?
Oh, you're talking about if you do that just Umrah?
Yeah.
And you're doing that, yeah. As soon as you cut the hair, you're free.
And then you say you want to do it again?
Yes. Yeah, you can do it. No problem.
Okay.
Yes. Yes. No, you count from whatever you start. Yes, you continue. But as I said, that is required for the tawaf, but not for the sa'i. Yes. One more question. Okay, there is what?
Sister was on her menstruation for the whole trip.
Yeah. What happens actually? We tell them to wait and to see if they will have a chance to proceed. One more. If they didn't, then they will do makeup and sa'i and quick out. Yes, because they are doing good. We tell them, okay, hold on until you get clean. If not, then we'll be able to do it before they eat. So, inshallah, you're not coming back without doing that. No one. Yes. Any other question? Any other question? Yes. Oh yeah. we have, I mean, yeah, sometimes like in some hotels, they give us a place to meet every night. We specify time after because we have breakfast and dinner. Breakfast food. Fully breakfast. Breakfast. We have only breakfast, so we say after Isha prayer, after you pray Isha, we are going to meet. And we give a chance to everyone to pray Isha, then we meet and we'll talk about the second day's plan. Yes, we're going to have it the second day. Any other question? What? Of course. It's in the house. Yes, come in. Yes. Okay. Any other question related to the religious aspect of the Umrah? Any other question? Mustafa, I don't know exactly. Half a mile each one. I think half a mile. Half a mile each. 2 miles or 2 miles and 2.5 miles. Close to that, yes. Yeah, the black story. No, you just raise your hand when you're making dua. بسم الله والله أكبر اللهم إيمانا بك وتصديقا بكتابك ووفاء بعهدك واتباعا لسنة نبيك and then you put hands down and walk. Okay? So, Brother Nafis now is going to cover the technical aspect. Whatever you ask about the phone, about anything, is here.
First thing, we are staying in Medina, we are staying in Dar Iman Intercontinental, which is right on the edge of the Medina. You leave from the back door, you are in the middle. Both. You go from the, I think it was gate 360, 270, 298, I think it was. Left side, you go to the left of the men, and the straight, you can see the women on the right. So it's very close. You don't have to walk. That's one. About arriving in Medina, inshallah, we'll arrive after midnight. We have buses waiting for us, inshallah. We go to the hotel. And my request for you, please, we have a big room. Give us time because we're gonna get, we have to check in. So we have to go get the room keys. They have to magnetize the keys for us. So if you come and talk to us, Sheikh Ramadan is gonna just put us behind. So we have to sit down and figure out to accommodate the rooms to the families. I would like to keep, they won't give us like rooms in the same floor or next to each other. Then we might have different floors, different multi-floors. So we need to keep like the family and in one floor as much as we can to accommodate. So just give us time to work it out. Sometimes we have a problem with the reception. Like last year, they tried to give us double a room for two families in one room. They gave him a suite, 2 rooms. No, they can't do it. So that sometimes it happens. We figure it out. Alhamdulillah, work out. Just give us room and time to work it out. So after that, everybody will go. As far as the hotel in Mecca, it's split in Maqam. Tower, clock tower. It has about 8 or 10 hotels in it. Our hotel is on the right of the court. We're facing the tower, right in the edge of the court. We stayed there last year, it was very nice.
Yeah, good hotel.
Very nice. Very nice. This hotel, you have to take 2 elevators to get to it. You have to get from the base to where the hotel is. Then once you enter the hotel lobby, you take another elevator to your room. So 2 elevators. And this hotel has 2 access. Has access from the outside, from Shara Ibrahim Khalil Street. You can get it and out from that entrance or exit. Or you can go through the main lobby, take the elevator up. So 2 entrances. We'll show you inshallah once we get there. And the hotel, there is a musalla in this hotel. for women and men. So if you're rushing and you're late and you can't make it to the haram to make the salah, you can go down to the floor where the musalla is, and it does count as part of the haram.
As part of the haram, and it is behind the imam of the haram.
Yes.
So you will see, even in your room, you will hear the sound of the imam also for the prayer and everything. In every room of the hotel.
I don't know about the legality of this Sheikh Ramadan can say, but I've seen people praying in their room with the imam. I don't know. You can Sheikh Ramadan can say.
That's similar to the musalla actually. Sometimes they don't actually catch. Because if you want to catch the prayer in the haram, you have to leave early. Like at least allow yourself 1 hour before the salah. You have nothing else to do over there except shopping. You can delay this shopping, inshallah, until
during the night. During the night.
After you finish Isha, until Fajr, inshallah, do the shopping. There's no problem. But allow yourself time to go and pray inside the haram. You will feel the prayer instead of just praying in the mosque.
Stores are open there a long time, till midnight. As a matter of fact, there's in our Medina, under the hotel, there is a supermarket. And there, so does in Mecca. There's a supermarket. There's a huge mall. The hotel comes with breakfast. If you want to have dinner in Medina, next to us, right away on the right side, there is Anwar al-Medina Hotel. There is restaurants in there on the second floor. You can get access from the haram to it, just next to us. It's like 1 minute walk. There's plenty of restaurants here. You can eat there. But last year, honestly, Sheikh Ramadan was there. We only ate only breakfast.
Yeah.
That's it.
Enough.
That's all enough. All enough. And you can get, if you are hungry, we'll eat some dates or something like that. That's about it.
Yes.
There is a bake in Medina too.
Yeah.
And Mecca, there is restaurants behind the hotel.
That's the Saudi Kentucky Fried Chicken. Is that big? Yeah.
Okay. As far as the home, there's few choices for you. I know if you're like T-Mobile, you can purchase a plan with them cheap that can cover you overseas. If you are with T-Mobile. If you're not, and you can check with your carrier. But nowadays, what we used to do when we go to Saudi Arabia, we buy a SIM card and we change the SIM cards on our phone to their number. But once you put that, myself, I buy the plan where it has internet only. And I keep my WhatsApp work that way. WhatsApp calling from Saudi Arabia does not work calling, only texting from Saudi Arabia. If you want to use calling, you have an iPhone, you can
FaceTime.
FaceTime works.
FaceTime works.
As long as you have internet. By the way, the hotel does have Wi-Fi. The hotels have Wi-Fi there. But you need that for communication if you get lost outside. That's how you get that. Another one nowadays, what they call eSIM. eSIM. You download an app on the phone and you buy a plan, either texting, data, or data and calling. For cheap, for $10, $20. Just you want to make sure that your phone works with the eSIM. I traveled to Europe last July, and I found an eSIM, and they want mine for data only. If you choose to buy a SIM card in Saudi Arabia, yes, it's not from online. Online, he give you a phone. That's what I'm saying.
Check with your carrier if they cover
overseas.
AT&T, Verizon, or T-Mobile. Check with your carrier.
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أشهد أن لا إله إلا أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله حي على الصلاة حي على الصلاة حي على الفلاح حي على الفلاح الله أكبر الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله
Still talking about the phone. You choose, if you choose to buy the SIM card from Saudi Arabia, you need your visa with you. They scan your visa number and they give you a SIM card. And once you put it in your phone, the phone is gonna ask you if you're gonna change your number. You say no. Will not change my number. That will keep the same number plus you can communicate with them. Right. Either you guys two choice. You can buy data or data and phone. Both of them. You have to give you choice. And there's some apps give you a choice for a region, like for the Middle East, the whole Muslims, or by country. Choose choice.
He's obsessed with it.
Yes.
He's been walking every minute going and putting his hands going
You have 2 pieces of luggage with you and a carry-on.
every week from now.
50 pounds each.
I'm gonna set up upstairs.
Yes. After you take pieces, 2 pieces with you. Last year we went from here. We barely filled the bus with luggage. Then we're going from Medina to Mecca. I don't know where luggage came from. We had to rent a car, a van, for the luggage. And one person went with just a carry-on handbag, and he came with 4 bags.
Regarding the SIM card, if you buy a SIM card for a souvenir, you have to put it. And make sure that your phone is unlocked if you're going to use the company over there. Make sure that your phone, call your carrier and make sure that your phone is unlocked so you can use it for they tell them that you're going to use it in Saudi Arabia, overseas, and they need to be unlocked.
If you know, if you are in a plan with the company, with your carrier, and you purchase the phone with them, and you're making payments, that means it's an unlock. It's locked. And they're not going to unlock it. If you purchase the phone by yourself, it means it's unlocked. So well, the problem is that you can buy a small phone like from Walmart, the cheap phone, $40, $8 Walmart phone, and use it there. But if you use the eSIM card on your phone, it works.
Even if your phone is locked?
Yes, eSIM card.
eSIM card.
Yeah, because you're not, you're just putting the eSIM card. But make sure that your phone, before you purchase that, works with the eSIM. Like iPhone 11 and above works with the eSIM. That's my experience.
And one more thing, we want you to be patient, especially when we're moving from one place to another. Because once we get in the bus, we have a list and we have to call every person by his name. We have to make sure that everyone is in the bus with us. We have to make sure that we're not missing one person behind us. So you have to be patient and wait until we get everybody. We count. If we leave with 50 people, we have to count and to make sure that we're coming back with the same number of people. We don't lose anyone. So be patient And that's one of the things. I'm
Still
still
with the group.
Yes.
Last year we have to do like how many times back and forth and develop it?
Oh yeah.
For people?
Yes. It was like really amazing. Like we get one person and we miss another. We get one person and another one go there. And we have to go back and forth, back and forth. We're going around. And the buses are waiting because we go in two buses. What's that?
If you want to do something, let us know that I'm here. I'm going to do something. So we know where to find you. After I was there for a lecture and we were looking for a call for him and he was there.
Yeah, we're looking for him and he's sitting listening to the lecture. And we're looking everywhere for him. Okay, any other questions? Yes.
I'm going to give you a copy too.
We have a copy here.
I have a copy.
We have an actual copy of this. Yes.
I'm looking for the brother. I don't remember his name. The brother
The
himself, the books.
supplications. Yes.
One more thing.
Yeah, it was a living
Go ahead.
Are we allowed to bring home some?
Inshallah, last year we had trouble with it and then the Saudi Arabia airline did not allow us to carry.
What? You have to have a special
After we
visa.
purchased it and everything, they did not allow us. Yes. I don't know why they discriminate, you know, they allow you to go with a visa for Umrah, but they didn't want to give you one. Carry one. Inshallah, this year, British airline will allow us, inshallah. I hope, inshallah. Inshallah. By the way, $100 is worth about 373 riyals for exchange. There is exchange stores all over. Even if you purchase and you give them dollars, they'll give you back Saudi money.
The change.
Make sure you take money, take like $100 new. Don't take used one, written on it. They're not gonna take it. They're gonna give you a hard time.
The old $100, they don't take it.
Yes.
No, they don't take the old one. They take only the new ones.
And make sure it's new. It's not nobody writing on it. It's not written or old. They're gonna give you a hard time. No, only hundreds. When you go, they only take hundreds. You don't take funny. Another book. Change. Money here, 370 riyals. Usually when I support the people there for like the hotel workers, buying stuff. And for buying stuff, all things,
yeah, it's not closed door, but it's going to be like big, but it's like February.
If you give the hotel worker that but when you go buy a breakfast here and purchase meat for $20, you get $5. $5 that is 15 So be generous with the people. And that's a good reward, inshallah. Especially at the workers in the Masjid Nabawi and Masjid Haram. Sometimes you'll see them waiting for a tip or someone.
All the people who are like cleaning, working in Masjid Nabawi and Masjid Haram, these are like people they take like very, like, I mean, their salary and everything is like $300. So you have to be generous with most people. That's the whole thing.
If you give, do they accept old $5 bills or new ones?
They accept only the new one. Okay. Any other question?
نفس المفتاح للباب
Storage?
Yeah.
We have to go to the hotel, 12 hours like they cover 8 hours things, and till you in this lobby at this specific time. You come to the lobby and yes, we'll give you enough time to put your things and take your home and everything. In Mecca, before we start the Umrah, وتكون ستريت Yeah, and as I say again, please, if anyone coming with us was here today, please tell everybody, we need everyone to be in the masjid on 27, 5 a.m., not p.m. Yeah, 5 a.m., which means before the day used to start, inshallah. Okay, 5 a.m. please. The bus is going to be here at that time. We need to put everything in the bus. Get ready, and here as soon as the adhan is done in the prayer, we pray to Rak'ah Sunnah, make our jama'ah and leave. We're not going to wait for Sheikh Umar. We will leave. Okay? They can pray by themselves. Inshallah. Yes. One person at a time. It depends. If he's in a good mood, if he is not, even more. And then the bishop of the I'm not arguing. You want to go straight to the restaurant? That's okay. We'll meet you there. But wait for us. Yeah, go and check in and everything. You have the reservation, you have the ticket and everything. So we recognize you. Yes.
Mustafa.
You guys going? You guys leaving? You guys going? Yeah. I'll come after the mouth. What are you doing? You student? You got all everybody? Is that?
That's what you were telling me.
Thank you.